Hey guys, there's Maya. What are you doing, Maya? You trying to get around? You're gonna climb on my Molly doll? Oh my goodness. Um, I'm back with another video. Um, Basically, since my last video, which I had filmed on Saturday, I now think my sinus infection is coming back. I had finished my course of antibiotics on the Monday, not like this past Monday, but the Monday before that. The Monday before I made my other video. Um, and it started, I think, Friday night. I was a little stuffed up on my right side, which is my norm. Like, I've been dealing with for like years now, where sometimes it's like as soon as I lay down to go to bed, my right nostril gets plugged up. I don't know why. I've been to the ears, nose, throat specialist about it. They ran CT scans and everything. Couldn't find anything wrong. So he told me to get like a wedge pillow to sleep elevated, and like sometimes it's just positional and that'll help it. Well, it didn't. And now I'm dealing with sinus infections, so I'm thinking of getting a second opinion on the ears, nose, throat specialist, because I truly think that there's something wrong. Like, something has to be causing me to get stuffed up at night, A. And then B, obviously now I've caught sinus infections because of the whole neutropenia thing. But my thought process is that maybe it manifested in a sinus infection because I already had sinus stuff going on. And so then when my immune system became compromised, because what I read online with neutropenia is that it's not just that I can catch anything and everything going around outside, but also the bacteria that we normally have in our systems, like everyone has some bacteria in their body, in their mouth, in their nose, in their stomach, like just in their body. But if you're healthy and you have an intact immune system, your body just deals with those and you don't get sick. If you have neutropenia, where in my case, like severe neutropenia, what can happen is your own body can make you sick. So like the regular bacteria and germs that are just part of your system can go haywire when you don't have an immune system. So my thought process was like, well, because I already was dealing with some sort of sinus thing over the years, the bacteria that was already in my sinuses, now because I'm neutropenic, maybe like that's how it manifested into a sinus infection now, where now it's even worse congestion than I've ever dealt with. So anyways, all that to say, Friday night I got that and I thought, well, maybe it's just my normal, thing that I get at night. And I thought it's been 2 weeks since I used any decongestant nasal spray. So I figured I didn't have to worry about any rebound effects at that point. I thought I'll put like 2 little spritzes on the right side, only the right side, and that's it. And it worked. It immediately gave me relief, which was a sign that like, oh, this is probably my usual stuff. Because when I had the sinus infection before, the decongestant spray barely worked. Like, it provided a little bit of relief, but it didn't fully clear the nasal passage. This cleared it. I was like, great. I went to bed. I slept. It was all good. Saturday night, I didn't need nasal spray. I was fine. I slept. Everything was good. Sunday night, before I went to bed, I was starting to get stuffed up in both sides. So I was like, okay, well, whatever. I didn't take any nasal spray last night. I'll take some tonight. It worked. It cleared everything. I slept. It was all good. So that was Sunday night. And then Monday night, same sort of thing happened. So I was like, well, it says like, usually it's like if you've used it more than 3 days in a row is when you can get the rebound effect. And I'm like, this is technically going to only be day 2 because I had like a day in between the other one that I didn't use it. So whatever. So I took it. It worked. Great. Slept. But then I woke up at 4 in the morning or maybe it was like around 3 in the morning. Which would have been like early Tuesday morning. And I was getting stuffed up again on the right side, which was a bad sign because the decongestant nasal spray is supposed to give you 12 hours of relief. I had taken it before bed. It was nowhere near 12 hours. And I was already getting stuffed up again. I'm like, okay. But I dealt with it, whatever. Went to work Tuesday. And then at work Tuesday, which was yesterday, on and off all day, I kept getting stuffed up, and then it would clear, and then I get stuffed up a bit, and then it would clear, and I'm going, what the hell is this? By last night, both nostrils were totally congested. I could not breathe. I tried saline rinse. It didn't really do anything. I tried, I took my steroid nasal spray. It kind of helped a little bit. And I'm like, this is just amazing. Great. So then right before I went to bed, I took the over-the-counter decongestant nasal spray because I'm like, this will be night 3. And then, I should still be okay. And plus, like, this nasal spray you can use twice a day, essentially. I was only using it basically once a day. So I'm like, I don't think I have to worry yet about possible rebound effects. So I took it again last night, and it cleared the left side, but it didn't fully clear the right side. It cleared it enough that I was comfortable and I was able to fall asleep with the help of a sleeping pill. And I slept through, I think, most of the night, but then I woke up at like 4 in the morning and I could not breathe. It was bad. It was really bad. And from that point on, I barely slept until I had to get up at 7 o'clock for work. I actually ended up getting up at like 20 to 7 because I'm like, I'm not sleeping. I can't fucking breathe. Excuse my language. And I had to get up. And today it's been on and off, but mostly my right side is like completely plugged up. So I feel like my sinus infection might be coming back. So that's just lovely. I'm not too happy about that because it was like, finally I had relief and I had a good week, one good solid week where I could breathe and I could sleep. And I just don't even want to think about this coming back to where I can't sleep. And because I could barely survive. I was getting anywhere from 1 to 3 hours of sleep max every night. It was terrible. So the good thing though is that I have a doctor's appointment with my family doctor on Friday to look at the skin infection stuff. So while I'm there, I'm going to talk about the whole sinus issue. I don't know if I'll need another course of antibiotics, but then again, it's like, what antibiotic do we use? Because I had an allergic reaction to one of them. Like, my rheumatologist had me on 2 different ones, and I broke out in a rash on day 8, and it was supposed to be a 10-day course. I broke out in a rash on day 8. But again, I was on 2 different antibiotics, so how the hell do we know which one caused the rash? So yeah, that's really annoying. But anyways, whatever. I'm going to try and get through this video, despite the fact that I can only breathe out of one side of my nose right now. This is a package from Nicole over on My Reality with Nicole. I'll link her channel below. Most of this stuff is purchases. Either things I asked her to pick up for me and I paid her for, or things that I ordered and had shipped to her to then forward to me. You know the deal, guys. She helps me out a lot when it comes to shopping from the US, because I save a lot on shipping by shipping everything to her, because a lot of times I get free shipping or like super cheap shipping to ship it to her. And then she forwards it all in one big box, and it's such a big help. And I thank you again, Nicole, for that. But she also had my Christmas gift in here, but I already took that out and set that aside because I like to save that for Christmas. She just wanted to get it out early. But there's a couple of items in here that I don't think are part of my Christmas gift, but are possibly just like some happy love mail. But she can clarify when she watches this. But anyways, let's get started. So first we're going to start with this here. So there's going to be a lot of Rainbow Brite stuff here. And crap, my battery is flashing at me. I wonder how much longer it'll last. So this is part of an Etsy order. I think these other two pieces here might be the other part of the set. There was a lady a while back in the doll group I'm in, the American Girl doll group I'm in, that made a American Girl doll-sized Rainbow Brite birthday party set, and I was like, I so wanted it, but I didn't have the money for it at the time, and she only made a certain amount and it sold out. But I had bookmarked her Etsy listing, and I decided to contact her and say, hey, would you by chance be able to do a custom Rainbow Brite set for me? And she was like, sure, no problem. So this is the first part of it. So there's like a little birthday gift bag, and it's like shiny, like shiny gift bag material. It says Rainbow Brite. It's got Rainbow Brite on there with the rainbow on the front and back. And then inside of it is this adorable doll-sized Rainbow Brite coloring book. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Like, you could actually, like, color these. So cool. And then there's also, in here is, let's see how I can go about doing this. It is, oh, it kind of came apart. Like, I'm going to have to glue it back together. Oh, it kind of came apart. Anyways, it is a doll size pack of Crayola markers. They don't write, they're just fake. But like, look at that. Look at that detail. Isn't that adorable? But yeah, the box has come apart. So it's okay. I can totally fix that. That is an easy fix. I just need some glue and that. So I'm gonna just go ahead and slide that back in here for now. So that's the first part of the birthday set, and I believe this is the second part, and it's got little packets of Kool-Aid. I don't know, let me open it this way so you guys can see. And I can't remember if she said she was going to be able to do this for me or not. I thought she said she wasn't able to do this anymore, but I guess she did. So it's got little packets of Kool-Aid. Look at that. That is so cute. And then there is a little thing of fruit stripe gum. And then there is 2 cups. I'll just take out one to show you guys. And it's just like a little glass of Kool-Aid. And it looks like there's little ice cubes in there. I don't know how she did that, but that is really cool. So, I figured like this would be cool to do for like a setup, to have like Courtney, my American Girl Courtney, have like a birthday party would be so cute. So we got that. And I'll just put this aside here. And then I think this should be the birthday cake. It's got the same ribbon. So let's open that. And this is like a pretty decent sized birthday cake if this is what it is, because I didn't realize it would be that big, honestly, for a doll size. American Girl doll size? Wow. That's a really decent sized cake. Wow. I don't know if I would consider that doll scale. Does it seem doll scale? To scale for American Girl dolls? I think I might need scissors. Uh-oh. Shoot. Well, this might be a good time to pause, change my battery, and then get some scissors to open this. How about that? And we're back. And I got my scissors and look at this cake, guys. Isn't this adorable? It's got Rainbow Brite on it, light blue background. I don't know what it's made out of, but it looks like it's got frosting and everything on it. It's so cool. I didn't expect it to be this big. That's really cool. I guess you could say that's doll scale, because I mean, if you think about having a birthday party and how many slices of cake you get out of a birthday cake when you have a large group of people for a party, I guess that makes sense. That makes sense. That is so cute. I love that. Okay. More Rainbow Brite stuff. So, if you guys remember a while back, Nicole helped me get these Rainbow Brite figurines from Five Below. And that was the first set of Rainbow Brite figurines that they released. Earlier this year, or maybe late last year, I forget when, they released a new bunch of Rainbow Brite figurines. So I asked her to grab them for me. Now, unfortunately, there's 2 that she couldn't get. I think 2 she found. 3 I was able to order off of the Five Below website and ship to her, but 2 were unavailable on the website and she could not find them in her stores. So I will be on the hunt for them somehow, some way. I don't know. When they came out with the first line of these, Retro Festive eventually got them in. So I'm hoping they'll eventually get these ones in. I keep checking them once a week to see. And then if they don't, I might have to just bite the bullet and buy one on the resale market. But we'll see. So anyways, we got Indigo, Patio Green. These are the color kids. That's what they call them on Rainbow Brite, the color kids. Lala Orange. Moon Glow, which, to be quite honest, I don't really fully remember Moon Glow on the show. And Shy Violet, who I always really liked. I thought she was really cute with her glasses. So, as you can see on the back of this shows all the different ones. So, the ones we couldn't get was Canary Yellow and Buddy Blue. So, I am on the hunt for Canary Yellow and Buddy Blue. If anyone out there is able to get them, I would honestly pay you for them to send them to me. Just send me an email, lifewithcrystal@gmail.com. So that's those, and I will add them. I'm going to have to do some shifting around. I got another display case for my wall, so I'm going to move some of the figurines that are in the case with the Rainbow Brite ones to make room so that I have all the Rainbow Brite ones together. The next item is also from Five Below. I saw these on social media and I immediately messaged Nicole and was like, please see, next time you're at Five Below, please see if they have these. And I wanted one. It is a Rainbow Brite pet bed. I mean, Maya has enough beds. Like right now, she doesn't even sleep in her cube anymore. She is almost 100% of the time sleeping on the bed we got her for Christmas. But I couldn't pass this up. I'm like, a Rainbow Brite pet bed? Hell yes. Hell yes. And it's only $5. So like, what the hell? So we'll see what she thinks of that. And while Nicole's there, she came across this cute little Rainbow Brite backpack. How adorable. There's a little front pocket. And super cute. I thought it would be like a cute little backpack purse. I haven't had a backpack purse in forever, but yeah. And again, it was like super cheap. And then it's open, and inside of it is some Bob Ross socks, which I can't remember. Nicole's going to have to help me on this one. I can't remember if I told her to buy these or if she just bought them as a gift. I can't remember. But all I know is Alex likes Bob Ross. He loves Bob Ross. And so these are basically going to be for him. So that's why I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I told her to get them for me so that I can give it to him for Christmas, or if she got it as like a little gift for him. I'm not sure. She'll have to clue me in on that, because my memory these days, especially with the lack of sleep, my memory is terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. All right, moving along. Let me zip this up. Now we're running into, I think, some of the things that are love mail for me, because I don't remember buying these. I don't remember telling her to buy these, so I'm pretty sure these are gifts from her. So we have Taylor Swift word search in color, which is so cool. Thank you, Nicole. Oh, these are cute. I like the pictures. That is so cute. I could have used this, man. I could have used this when I was in the ER for 24 hours, because I could not sleep. No matter how much I tried, I could not sleep. And so I was literally just doom scrolling on my phone, and it was so mind numbing. Like, I was like, I've literally looked at all I can look at on my phone. There's really nothing else for me here. It was awful. It was terrible. I could have really used that. And then we have, it looks like some coloring books, some adult coloring books. We've got The Struggle is Real. Oh, no shit. A relaxing coloring book for adults. One of a kind. Beautiful you, believe. Anything. Okay, it's got like positive affirmations. Nice. Thanks, Nicole. I like that. That is very nice. Okay. And we have I Can't Even. Oh! A sarcastic coloring book for... I think I need this one right about now. I Can't Even. Since May, I Can't Even. You do you. All aboard the struggle bus. Hell yes. Sorry I'm late. I didn't want to come. There's like a dumpster fire. Mood. Or not in the mood. Nope. Not today. Oh. That is so me right now. Sarcasm served here daily. It's okay if you don't like me. Not everyone has good taste. I love this. I'm too busy doing nothing. Yep. I wish common sense was common. Oh boy. That is for my neighbor. Oh my God. I'm getting tired of waking up and not being on the beach. No kidding. Oh my God. When life knocks you down, just stay there and take a nap. Oh yes. I wish I could take a nap right now, but I can't breathe. Oh my gosh. This is really funny. I tried looking at the bright side of life, but it hurt my eyes. Not a morning person. Damn right. I've never been a morning person. I absolutely hate mornings. This is good. Wasting time and procrastinating is literally the definition of my life these days. I love this. This is really good. I'm not arguing. I'm just explaining why I'm right. I love that, Nicole. That is hilarious. Everything's Fine. A stress-relieving coloring book for adults. I don't want to adult today. Is it the weekend yet? Nope, not today. I'm just going to wing it. My last words, probably. It turns out that being an adult is mostly Googling everything. Ain't that the truth? These are really fun. Oh my gosh. All aboard the struggle bus. Adulting. Would not recommend. I couldn't agree more with that. Man, what was I thinking as a kid saying, like, I want to be an adult. I can't wait till I'm an adult. I didn't know what the hell I was talking about. Now I just want to go back and be a kid. This is good. Thank you, Nicole. I love these. Sorry, not sorry. With dinosaurs. Don't want to talk about it. Oh my god, these are cute. What's the peel? Oh, snap. It's a whole situation. Time for the tea. Seriously cringe. Keep it cheesy. Oh, these are cute. Thank you, Nicole. I like those. I'm going to have fun coloring those. Okay, and then this is part of my haul. 1 second here. Just checking, make sure. Okay, so first off, I ordered the Taylor Swift Eras Tour book off of Target and had it shipped to Nicole. Man, this thing is heavy. Holy crow, I didn't realize how big and heavy this book is. This is the official Taylor Swift Eras Tour book. And initially I wanted to order it from the Canadian Taylor Swift website, but it sold out super fast. And then I was like, well, they'll probably restock it. So I was just waiting to see if they restocked it. And then all of a sudden, like, I kept checking to see if it was going to be restocked. And then all of a sudden one day it disappeared completely from the website. So I was like, oh, I guess we're not getting a restock in Canada. So then I was going to hold off a bit longer because I know that a lot of people that bought this book pointed out that there's a couple of like minor errors in it. And my thought was like, I wonder if they'll release a second batch where they'll have like the errors corrected. So I was kind of like just waiting back because I think these came out, I want to say these came out in November or December. I can't remember if they came out after the tour was over or before. No, I think it was after the tour. So it probably was like December or January, I'm thinking it came out. So I waited quite a few months. And it wasn't looking like it was restocking on Canada because obviously eventually they removed it completely. And I didn't hear anyone like finding new ones in store that didn't have the errors. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and buy them because I don't know if this is something they're going to continue to produce or not. Or if it's just like once they completely sell out, they sell out and that's it. And you'll never be able to get this book again. So I sucked it up and I got the book before I lost the chance to. And then at the same time I ordered this. I came across this on Target's website as well, and I looked into it and I've heard really, really good things about it from Swifties. It's called Taylor Swift by the book. The literature behind the lyrics, from fairy tales to tortured poets. From a Robert Frost poem on her debut album to the myth of Cassandra on the Tortured Poets Department, Taylor Swift's lyrics are filled with literary connections. Make sure you're catching them all with this expert guide to the novels, poems, and plays that influence her songwriting. And I've heard really, really good things about it. So I'm really excited to read this. Right now I'm working on the Taylor Swift styled book that Alex gave me for my birthday. And once I get through that, I'm going to start on this. But this is going to be fun. I think I'm going to really enjoy reading that. And then this is from eBay. So if you remember, I told you that I found Courtney's bedroom posters as well as her calendar on Etsy, and I ordered them and had them shipped to Nicole. Now, I'm only seeing her bedroom posters, which are actually just stickers. So you've got her mom's name. Her mom's Maureen, and she's running for mayor. So it says Maureen for mayor. Dream. You've got like this real like retro 80s like thing that says California, and it's got like the palm trees. Very Lisa Frank. You've got Totally Radical with a race car. You've got Player Number 1 because she likes doing video games. You've got a nice ice cream cone, and then you have 1985 Concert. Actually, oh, here we can read it. Just slide it out. It just has the different cities. Concert series 1985. Yeah, so those are the stickers that are the posters, but I'm not seeing the calendar. And I know that the the eBay listing did say that both were delivered, so I don't know if I'm gonna have to ask Nicole about it, because I'm wondering if maybe she forgot to put it in the box. She should have it. Because I remember her telling me they arrived, and I know the tracking says they were delivered. So I think it's just a matter of maybe she forgot to put them in this package. So we'll make sure that they go out in the next one. But those are the posters. And yeah. So that's it, guys. I'm super excited about all of this. Can't wait to put everything away. Can't wait to look at this tour book. I still can't believe how heavy this is. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank you again, Nicole, for helping me get all this stuff, and also for the extra goodies. That's super sweet of you. And maybe I should check, make sure there's nothing in this paper. Let's just check the paper. Make sure that like maybe the calendar didn't get caught up in the paper or something. There's nothing there. Yeah, okay. I'll have to message her and ask her, but I'm sure it's somewhere. Okay. Unless it accidentally fell into my Christmas gift during shipping, because my Christmas gift is in a bag. So maybe it accidentally fell into the bag during shipping. That could be a possibility. So I might have to have a little look. But anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys. And we'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, so I contacted Nicole after opening her package, and I was like, did the calendar, Courtney's calendar from her bedroom set, arrive to you? And she's like, yeah. And she's like, it should be in the box there somewhere. And she was trying to remember where she put it. So anyways, after looking and looking, I discovered that it was inside one of the boxes for the one of the boxes of one of the Rainbow Brite figurines. So this is the calendar here, and so the way it works, so it's got like little adhesives that you can peel off the back to stick it onto the wall of her bedroom. So we've got so there's no cover, but we have January with the unicorn, February, Move It Girl, March with a swan, April with the dolphin, and these are very reminiscent of like Lisa Frank sort of designs. May, June has a rainbow with dream, July is a seal, August is a television, September is a cute little fox, October is a dog with sunglasses, November says totally awesome, and then December is this cute little penguin. So that is adorable. I am gonna for now just keep it in the wrapping, but I am going to when I go to set up a photo scene with Courtney's bedroom, then I will add all of, like, I'm going to add the posters, I'm going to add the calendar and all that stuff to her walls in her room. So there we go. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.